Introduction: the lens that shapes your life. Imagine two people facing the same event. They lose their job. One person says, "This is the end. I'm worthless." They sink into despair, convinced the world is against them. The other person says, "This is my chance. I've been stuck for years. Now I can finally build the life I want." The event is the same, but the meaning, the frame, changes everything. This is the essence of reframing. Life is not defined by what happens to you, but by the story you tell yourself about what happens. Your mind is a storyteller. Every moment, it assigns meaning, and that meaning shapes how you feel, what you believe, and what actions you take. In this episode, you'll learn how to master reframing. You'll see the science, the psychology, the everyday applications, and most importantly, you'll practice it yourself. Because once you learn to shift frames, you gain the ability to transform problems into power, stress into growth, and setbacks into setups for success. Part 1. The Science of Reframing. Psychologists have long known that our thoughts are not passive reflections of reality. They are active interpretations. Cognitive psychology: when you encounter a situation, your brain doesn't record it like a camera. Instead, it filters it through schemas, mental models built from past experiences. These schemas decide, is this safe or dangerous? Is this a failure or feedback? Is this obstacle permanent or temporary? The meaning you give the event is not the truth. It's simply one interpretation among many. Neuroscience and neuroplasticity. Every time you reframe, you activate new neural circuits. Imagine a worn path in a forest. That's your automatic thought. I failed, therefore I'm worthless. Reframing is like carving a new trail. I failed, therefore I learned. At first, it's harder to walk, but the more you practice, the stronger the new path becomes, until it becomes the automatic route. Stress research studies show that how you interpret stress changes your biology. If you frame stress as, "This will kill me," cortisol spikes, your blood vessels constrict, your body prepares for threat. But if you frame it as, "This is my body giving me energy," your physiology shifts. Your heart still pounds, but blood vessels stay relaxed. Performance improves. Same stress, different frame, different outcome. The storytelling brain. Humans evolved to be storytellers. We don't just see events, we weave them into narratives. Reframing is not denying reality. It's choosing the story that empowers you instead of the one that imprisons you. Part 2. Everyday frames that control your emotions. Frames are everywhere in daily life. Some empower you, others drain you. Let's look at common examples. Failure, feedback. Most people frame failure as evidence they are not enough, but failure is simply data. It's feedback showing what doesn't work yet. Rejection, redirection. A breakup, a declined job, a missed opportunity. Instead of "I lost," the reframe is, "I've been redirected to something better." Stress, growth, pressure at work, deadlines, responsibilities. Instead of "This is crushing me," the reframe is, "This is my training ground for resilience." Why me? For me, pain often triggers "why me?" But the empowering reframe is, "This happened for me, to teach me, to strengthen me, to guide me." Mistakes, humanity. Instead of "I embarrassed myself," the reframe is, "My imperfection makes me relatable and real." These small shifts in language completely change how you feel and how others respond to you. Part 3. The practical reframing process. Now let's make reframing actionable. Here's a 5-step process you can use anytime. Step 1. Catch the automatic thought. When something happens, pause. Notice what meaning you gave it instantly. Example: I failed, therefore I'm a failure. Step 2. Question the frame. Ask yourself, is this the only way to see it? What else could this mean? Step 3. Generate alternatives list, at least 3 new meanings. Example. 1. This shows I'm learning. 2. This proves I had the courage to try. 3. This is feedback that brings me closer to success. Step 4. Choose the empowering frame. Select the meaning that empowers action. Step 5. Reinforce through practice. Repeat reframing in multiple contexts until it becomes automatic. Remember, reframing isn't lying to yourself. It's recognizing that meaning is flexible and choosing the one that serves your growth. Part 4. Advanced NLP Reframing. In NLP, reframing has more structured forms. Content reframing, changing what a situation means. Example, this failure means I'm stupid. This failure means I'm growing. Context. Reframing, changing where or when the meaning applies. Example, being stubborn is bad. Being stubborn is strength when fighting for my values. Metaframe, choice itself, recognizing that every frame is a choice. Once you see this, you realize you're never stuck. Anchoring reframes. You can also link reframed meanings to physical gestures, rituals, or anchors, making them faster to access. Part 5. Case studies and stories. Stories bring reframing to life. The student. A student fails an exam. Automatic frame, I'm dumb. Reframe. I studied the wrong way. Next time I'll adapt to the next exam. They excel. The athlete. An athlete feels pressure before a big game. Automatic frame. I can't handle this. Reframe. Pressure means I'm in the arena. It sharpens me. They perform at their best. The entrepreneur. An entrepreneur pitches to 10 investors. All say no. Automatic frame. I'm worthless. Reframe. Every no sharpens my pitch. Each rejection refines my idea. The 11th investor says yes, and the company thrives. These are not tricks. They are shifts in perspective that alter emotions, actions, and outcomes. Part 6. Guided reframing practice. Let's do this together. Think of a current challenge in your life. Maybe a failure, a stress, or a rejection. Hold it in your mind. Now ask, what frame am I giving this? Say it clearly. This means underscore. Next, ask, what else could this mean? Generate 3 new frames. Pick the one that empowers you most. Say it aloud. Feel how your body shifts. Finally, imagine living the next week with this new frame. Notice how your energy changes, how your confidence grows. This is reframing in action. Part 7. Integration and daily use. Reframing is not a one-time trick. It's a daily habit. Every time something happens, big or small, ask, what frame am I giving this? What else could it mean? Over time, reframing rewires your identity. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of events. You see yourself as the author of meaning, and meaning is the root of power. Closing in Episode 5. Preview. Reframing is the art of turning problems into power. It doesn't erase pain, but it transforms how pain shapes you. With reframing, every obstacle becomes a stepping stone. Every setback becomes a lesson. Every problem becomes an invitation to grow. In the next episode, we'll dive into pattern interrupts, how to break mental loops instantly, and reset your state in seconds. Until then, practice reframing daily. Because the more you control the frames, the more you control your destiny.